Hi there, Pete Sokol here. I'm the screen lawyer. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the process of rights clearance. Now, rights clearance is perhaps the least enjoyable, but maybe one of the most important parts of producing good audiovisual content for others. Rights clearance is the process of ensuring that the ultimate user of your work, the ultimate distributor out onto the screen, has the right to use that footage that you produce for them without the fear of a third party suing them, expensive litigation, claiming infringement, or getting the content taken down. Now, whether the ultimate distributor of your content is a movie studio, or television network, or digital distribution platform like YouTube, or maybe it's the company that hired you to produce the corporate videos, whoever it is, the process is the same because the rights are the same. Every second of footage must be cleared. Now, sometimes this is a fairly straightforward and simple process. If you wrote your own script, if you read from that, if you wrote the music and recorded it yourself, if all the graphics are yours, then your rights clearance process is pretty well taken care of by your work-for-hire agreement. But very often, good audiovisual content contains many component parts, and that's where other rights come in. Copyright clearance, for example. Every piece of video, every photograph has a copyright in and of itself. And if your project includes using any other pre-existing copyrighted footage, you're going to need a license to include that footage in your content. You'll need it's a copyright license agreement, it might be a video or footage release form that you use, but you're going to need the rights of the original copyright owner to include that footage in your finished content. Rights of publicity, rights of privacy. Now, this is an area that can often get overlooked. If any of your video footage contains people, includes people talking, speaking, doing whatever, whether that's the footage you get from others or footage you prepare yourself, you're going to need the rights of those individuals to include them in your footage. This is a layer you sometimes have to peel back when you're getting third-party footage from others. You can use an on-air talent agreement, maybe it's an appearance release, whatever it is, but you're going to need that agreement. And if there's any chance that your finished content may be used for advertising, promotional purposes, etc., that's going to be a specific type of language you want to include in a right of publicity provision inside that agreement. Trademarks are another area that come up. If the footage you're acquiring from others or the footage you're capturing includes trademarks from third parties, you're going to need to get a clearance agreement from them, some sort of a release in order to use that. Sometimes you do that in a materials release. There are different types of documents, but the point is you've got to look for those rights as well. Lastly, a big one that comes up is music. If you're going to have any music embedded in your content, you're going to need a synchronization license to do just what that says. Synchronize the recorded music with your audiovisual content. And that's going to require the permission from the owner of the underlying musical composition, copyright number 1, and the owner of the sound recording itself, copyright number 2. Sometimes those are the same people, sometimes they're different, but you need both rights in order to embed the music. Now, there are certainly times, as some of you know, that you don't need to get these clearances under the fair use doctrine or other First Amendment principles. But those are really handled on a case-by-case basis and are more rare than you think. Plus, sometimes even if you have good fair use rights, your ultimate user may insist on getting everything cleared because they want to show good content. They're not paying for a winning lawsuit later. So at the end of the day, don't forget the rights clearance process. Don't be afraid of it. Understand it up front. Maybe get good form agreements in place when you use it, and you'll be in good shape when you give your content to others. Thanks very much. Look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.